Welcome back to Egma Games. I'm Egma, and in today's video I am going to be going through behind the scenes and replaying the game multiple times to show you all of the endings that are possible. I might miss some, but I'm following a I'm following a cheat code basically, and I'll link the cheat codes that I used, or the links that I used to help me figure this out, in the description. So yeah, and hopefully I get all of them. But yeah, let's get into it. I'm also not going to talk as much throughout this. I'm only gonna read the dialogue that I haven't seen yet. So yeah, and I'll also tell what drinks I'm making. So then it's just easier to follow along with, and then we'll know what dialogue that we've missed. And maybe, okay, so maybe it won't be in all endings. It's just me going through correcting all the mistakes that I made. And maybe when after this I'll have an all endings episode. I think that'll be easier, so then I can just put them all together and then I'll know which ones are all the endings, and then I'll just take them from that video and kind of group them all together. So anyways, so day one, we're supposed to be giving Georgie either a butterfly pea or hibiscus tea. They recommend doing the hibiscus tea because the guide says that's the path that they're following, so we'll just do the hibiscus tea. So we're basically doing hibiscus, 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 and brew. And I think that's because he's gonna ask later on in the game, hey, remember that one that you made me last time? So, and that happened in I think one of the last episodes where I definitely did not remember, so that's why they're telling us to follow or remember the tea you give him right now, because he's gonna ask later on for it. Enjoy. What's this, wine? Yes, it's a piping cup of wine. Hey, mulled wine exists, you know. And it's served hot. That's true. I stand corrected. Just a heads up, it's a bit tart. Roger that. Dang, it is sour. Would you like some sugar to take the edge off? Nah, it's alright. It tastes familiar though. I swear I had it before. It's traditionally sweetened and served cold with ice. Or you boil with ginger or cinnamon for remedies. Yeah? Nope, can't recall. Maybe I'm just getting old. You're not that old. Thanks, but no worries, Egma. Some people might hate getting old, but I ain't one of them. Because to me, it's proof that you're living. Anyhow, if I remember anything, I'll let you know. Yes, please do. Alright, for Lucas, we need to give him some matcha, which is green tea, green tea, green tea. Alright, and for Riona, we're going to do blue pea latte, which is blue pea, milk, milk. And we are going to do latte art because yes. Oh, no, no, no. No, no, no. Oh. Alright, well, at least I didn't accidentally serve it, so that's good. Then I would have had to start all over. Okay, so this... Oh yeah. I'm never gonna be able to get used to this. Alright, then etch. That's good enough. And I think that's the end of day 1. Okay, we're at day 2. Let's go. Alright, for his drink, we're gonna make Bee and Buzzy, which is coffee, honey, and milk. Alright, the first one is going to be Myrtle, and she wants a Shy Odini, which is tea, milk, and cinnamon. Which, I am so sorry if I'm screwing these names up. So... Alright, and then for Aqua, we're going to do Aqua's Tranquility, which is blue pea, mint. And serving them, both drinks correctly unlock the overflowing warmth achievement. So, and that's gonna be it for day 2. So I'll catch you back at day 3. But I think I so far was doing pretty good. I'm just wondering where I went wrong, and I know I went wrong like halfway through the game because they kept saying I didn't order this, so that's always great. But yeah, I'll see you in day 3. Alright, this is day 3. Alright, and Lua is going to be wanting pink spice, which is hibiscus, milk, and cinnamon. Alright, and for Amanda, we're going to do blue lightning, which is blue pea, ginger. Alright, and for silver, we're doing flower bed, which is blue pea, honey, and mint. Like one of the prettiest drinks. And that's gonna be it for day 3, so catch me back at day 4. Alright, this is day 4. In the guide it says day 4 is one of like where it first like giving the items comes into play, and it tells me which character to give what thing to, so I'm going to follow that. Alright, so for Rachel, we're going to give her a sweetheart latte, which is hibiscus, milk, and honey. And it says you can also give Rachel the fidget spinner from Lucas to unlock the fellow influencer achievement, and don't worry, she'll give it back. So let's go ahead and do that. And it also says giving her this drink on day 13 unlocks both a new music track and the first love achievement. So let me write that down. It says there are 3 more tracks and achievements to unlock relating to the drinks you give Rachel today. So if you'd like to earn every achievement, you will need to replay this drink, skip ahead to day 13, 3 additional times to unlock them all. The achievements along with these drinks are Dreamin' Blue, Milk Honey Green Tea, which I already know Dreamin' Blue, but if this is your first time watching my videos, Dreamin' Blue unlocks the Wistful Nights achievement and Dreamin' Blue music track. Milk Honey Green Tea unlocks Comfortable With You achievement and Milk Honey Green Tea music track. And Serve Any Other Drink unlock the Nothing to Show achievement. Once you've unlocked all 3 tracks, return to this day for a final time, give Rachel one of her inspirational drinks, and finish the day before skipping ahead to day 13. This time, Rachel will have a full album ready for you, which will unlock the True Fan achievement. Oh lordy. Alright then. That's a lot. What's this? This is so 2017. Why are you giving this to me? Oh. Lucas on. Lucas, I guess that's his tag name. Lucas on. Isn't he that satire influencer? I follow this guy. He's fun. He was here? Cool. But I don't get why you're giving me this, though. Alright, sorry about that. Alright. Let me know what you think about this. It's cute! Also, it's pink. Yep. What do you call this again? We call it Sweetheart Latte. Cute. Thank you. Please give it a try and let me know what you think. Okay. It's not a strawberry latte, is it? It's too sour for that. Don't tell me just yet. Let me guess. Okay. Cranberry? Nope. But now that you mention it, it does have a similar taste to cranberry. But it's not that, right? What is it then? It's hibiscus. Oh. How do you like it? I love it. It's sweet, tart, and creamy at the same time. Why Sweetheart Latte, though? Well, it tastes both sweet and sour. It contains milk, so it's creamy and comforting. Like a sweetheart. Aw. Sweet, sour, and comforting, huh? Speaking of sour, I'm surprised the milk isn't all curdled up. I remember at a party, someone tried to mix us a mocktail using lemon soda and milk. It was yucky. It's because you need to use the right ratio of ingredients. Then you have to mix them at the right temperature. Additionally, you have to froth it to prevent curdling in. So what you're saying is it's not something I can make myself. Of course you can. But why make it yourself when I'm always at your service? Excellent response. 5 stars. Since when have you gotten so smooth, Egma? Only happens on the rarest of occasions. So, it's best if you do not get used to it. So, Sweetheart Latte, huh? A fussy but comforting sweet and sour. I see. At any rate, has it really been that long already? My last visit here was probably over a year ago, wasn't it? Oh, forgot we can skip those parts. Alright, next is Riona, and she wants Dream in Blue, which is blue pea, milk, and honey. And for this, it says, remember to give her Lucas's personal contact info, which I'm guessing means I need to give the card. Let's make sure. Okay. I want to make sure that I'm giving the right thing, because imagine it's gonna be like an Ace Attorney. Like, why are you giving me that? Put that away. All right. An email? Oh, is it from that person from before? Lucas, wasn't it? He wants me to contact him? I'll think about it. Thank you. You're welcome. Alright, so for Gala, we're doing the Galahad, which is tea, milk, and ginger. Which it tells you anyways, but whatever. And it says for this to give him the fidget spinner from Lucas. It will unlock the Child's Play achievement. A fidget spinner? I don't think I need it. Oh wait! This might be a good idea. Giving small toys to children to ease their anxiety. Nothing like being in the hospital after all. No, I said nothing like being... Nobody likes being in the hospital after all. I'll take it as a reference. Thank you, Egma. Alright, and that's going to be the end of day 4. So already I'm doing things that, you know, I didn't do before, so we're on the right track. Thank goodness for people who give us cheat guides. I'll see you back whenever I'm on day 5. Alright, we're on day 5. Alright, so on day 5, Georgie's the first one, and he wants sweet coffee, which is coffee, coffee, and honey. And we're gonna do something that we didn't do last time, which is give him his lighter. I remember when I was playing through this, like it took me like 4 different tries to give him this lighter, and he was just like, please don't forget this time, thanks. So finally, hello old friend. Thanks, Egma. I suppose I owe you an explanation. I told you before, right? This lighter's my lucky charm. When it goes missing, my luck gets really dicey. Almost got hit by a falling fan at work. Broke the missus' favorite mug. Oh, that's not good. I hate when my boyfriend be dropping my mugs. Nearly swerved my car into the sidewalk because a black cat jumped into my lane. A black cat, not even a raccoon. I swear I'm not making this up. If that wasn't a sign, I don't know what is. And well, daughter's still mad at me too. Anyway, glad to have this back. Thanks for keeping it safe for me, Egma. You're very welcome. Alright, and for Hyde it says, you can't make the correct drink because you're out of ginger, so they suggest that this be the chance to give him any drink, and we recommend making one of the special drinks from the brew pad if you're missing any. So let's look at the brew pad. Special drinks. What drinks do we want to do? Coffee-based drinks, tea-based drinks, green tea, chocolate, blue pea, hibiscus, milk. Let's just have a look at all of them. Ooh, black magic looks really cool. I'm gonna go through all of them and see which one I'm missing first. Blue marshmallow? Oh, I might do that one. That looks so cute. Let me look at everything else. But there's also berry blue hibiscus pie. Berry blue hibiscus pie or marshmallow. Let's see. I'm gonna do the blue marshmallow, which is blue pea, honey, and milk. That just sounds so good. He said, make me a bold red drink. No, we're gonna make you this blue one. Oh, let's see how mad he gets at me. Look how cute that is. Is that not so cute? Alright, can't wait to see this dialogue. Here you go, sir. This isn't at all what I asked. Oh, no? I'm sorry. Seems like I've made a mistake. I don't know why I've made so many errors lately. Should I deal with you? Oh, how should I deal with you? Save your apology and just do it better next time. You need to watch your attitude. You knew dang well I couldn't make you a drink. Will you? I will. Good. Never mind the drink then. Just leave it. You could at least taste it and let me know how it tastes because that looks so good. Oh no! I missed one! No, can I go back? It says, no matter which drink you make, also to remember, give Hyde the key card. Okay, can I start this over or load game? Which is this, day 5? Yes, I'm gonna restart the day. So I missed that because there's like a big picture in front of it and it's like, oh, visit our special drinks, and I got so excited about the marshmallow that I didn't scroll down, and like there was an ad. So anyways, we're gonna I'm gonna skip to the part where I'm with Hyde because I already told you what to make Georgie, and now you know how to make Hyde's drink, but I'll make it again because that's cute. Okay, we're back at Hyde's drink, and I already forgot how to make the blue marshmallow. Okay, it's blue pea, honey, and milk. And this time we're not gonna forget to give him the key card. Wait. I'm trying to get there. So if you give him the key card, it unlocks a saved $100 achievement. That's Gala's, isn't it? The apartment key. I see, so he lost it here. In fact, he called me this morning asking if I was in the city. I didn't tell him I was in Seattle, though, so that call was a surprise. Why did he call, you ask? Well, simply because I have his spare key. I'll take this off you and bring it to him then. I will be sure to let him know. Alright, thank you. Here you go, sir. Every time Lucas does that face, I think like he makes it sound like so. Oh, he asked, did you give her my info? I did. I gave her your written contact info. Okay, cool. She didn't throw it away, did she? As far as I know, I don't think so. Great. You trying to reach the soprano lass? That's right, Pops. I still feel uneasy about how that day went. So I just want to apologize to her. Or something, you know? Okay. So I guess I just have to wait for her to contact me, huh? I think so, yeah. But what if she doesn't contact me? What should I do? Then that's that. That's her choice. You're so right, Pops. Didn't think of you as someone who'd have trouble reaching out to people like this. Haha, I know, right? It is what it is. Okay, then I'll wait. Alright, and then for Lucas, he wants a cinnamon latte because it's inspired by a pumpkin latte, and that's coffee, milk, and cinnamon. And I don't have to give him anything, so we'll be good. I think I gave that to him before whenever I played it first time, so that's good. And that basically wraps up day 5, so I'll see you at day 6. Oh, just kidding, because Hyde wants to make a comeback. Is there something wrong? Looks like the officer forgot his lighter again. It seems our officer accidentally drops it again. It exudes an interesting feel. I went through all that trouble to remember, and he literally forgot it. Oh, what a curse. Exactly, right? Oh no, you're right. I'll keep it for him, thank you. Alright, now I'll see you in day 6. Alright, so we are on day 6. Alright, Lou is the first customer, and she wants a jaw tubruk. So that's going to be coffee, ginger. And I think this is actually going to unlock a coffee for me, so. Because I never heard of that before. Ew, that don't look appetizing. It looks like coffee with sesame seeds. And a jaw tubruk for you, the lady. Oh, an oldie goodie. Perfect. Alright, and Hyde is gonna get a Zobo, which is hibiscus, ginger, and ginger. And I remember my first playthrough with this game, like, I could not get any of his orders right to save my life, so it was just horrible for me. And we actually don't have to give him anything. The ginger kind of looks like a pineapple, which I think is supposed to be a pineapple, because later it says the ingredients has a pineapple in it, so. I filled up for a challenge, so try this. If you don't like hibiscus in this, you never will. Let's see if you crack the Hyde code. Well, this is kind of troublesome, Egma. You know me a little too well. Huh, so I take it this works for you. This is perfectly executed Zobo if I ever tasted one. Glad to see you made good use of your ginger resupply. So you knew I couldn't get it right last time. Forgive an old man, his old man jokes. Anyhow, this is the only acceptable way to drink hibiscus. I used to have a friend in Lagos who made me Lagos who made me a Zobo like this every time I visited. She lived near the harbor. We would sit down and drink it and watch the boats float by. That sounds lovely. She was a good friend. She isn't anymore. When you've got a vampire's lifespan, friends come and go. That's sad. You get used to it. Isn't this where you say something about enjoying each moment even more? Or grief being the price you pay for love? I'm afraid it's a lot more mundane than that. Some things you forget, and for others you just get better at moving on. Anyway, speaking of enjoying the moment, your family troubles have sorted themselves out, yes? That was a little sad, wasn't it? Basically just like, yeah, well, she died, so... Daggum. I'm crying for you, Hyde. I'm crying for you. And for Bailey's drink, he wants a Chocobi Muraku, so that's chocolate, honey, and milk. And we're just gonna act like when I'm reading these out to you, like the order doesn't say exactly what I need to make. So yeah. And that's gonna wrap up day 6, and I'll meet you back here with day 7. Alright, we're gonna go on day 7, and it says we only have to make 2 drinks, and they're both gonna be for silver. Alright, so for his first drink, it's gonna be black lemon, so that's gonna be coffee, and lemon. And it also says that you should give Silver the agent's ID card. This will unlock the Watch Your Pocket achievement. It also says don't worry that if you forget to give it to him during this time, because it'll still give you Amanda and Silver's good ending, but this giving it to him now will unlock the best ending. What is... I got off the agent last time he was here. This is quite something. Thank you, Egma. Truly. You can't know how much it helps, but it really does. Don't mention it. I thought, maybe you'd find a way to put it to good use. I'm sure I can figure something out. You seem to have grown quite creative over the months. I guess I have, somewhat. I'll let you know how this plays out in the end. Thank you again. Here's a black lemon for you, Silver. This definitely looks like what I had in my mind. And it tastes interesting. It's very minimum, yet strong. Very enjoyable. I think I might prefer sweeter things, but I'm glad I tried this one. I second what Miss Amanda said last time. You feel the same in some ways, yet also very different. I don't know. I do think that everyone keeps changing all the time. Maybe we feel like our personalities make sense, because we see ourselves in hindsight, when the truth is we make ourselves up as we go along. That is an insightful theory, Silver. You have grown wiser. You used to be rather youthful and innocent part of the hive. Well, I've had to learn and adapt here. It has been a couple of years after all. But despite all that, and considering what I said about people changing all the time, I don't think I've changed all that much. In fact, it's as if I've been becoming a little more me every day. Just revealing myself. Speaking of that, we meant to ask. I certainly hope you're telling the truth. Mr. Agent, you seem to always doubt me, but you've been here several times already. Surely you should see by now that I'm not lying. Well, you're awfully good at avoiding straight answers, and losing an ID card sounds very troublesome. Back when I worked at the delivery center. They would make us pay a lot to replace ID cards. Ugh, that's not even the start of it. My job is a lot less forgiving than a delivery center. I'm sorry to hear that. What's your job exactly? At the end of the day, who the heck knows? It's not like I can afford to spend time pondering it. What did he say that in response to? Would they really be more different from the people who live in the city than the people in the city are different from each other, or would they just be another version of an Earthling? I don't have a dog in this fight, so to speak. The thing is, the law is the law, and my job is to uphold it. Right, but despite everything you said, it's still unclear to me why the law is so stringent against aliens. Ah, well, it's not so much that the law is stringent against them. It's more that there's no law for them. How do you mean? Well, at this point, we have treaties and codes for all races we know of, right? But we never made a treaty with aliens or anything resembling it. There's no law even acknowledging their existence. Ooh, I didn't know that. But why is that a problem? That's easy. We have no way to regulate their presence. There has been no thorough analysis of how they can cohabitate with Earthlings. As I said, it's all very confusing. For all we know, they could be very damaging to us. So it feels safer to keep them away, at least for now. Safer? For whom? It is what it is. I'm not afraid of aliens myself. And going after them is not my biggest passion. But since I'm doing this job, might as well aim for a promotion. Anyhow, just call us at fire if you spot any aliens, alright? You seem like an honest sort, unlike some other people. Some other people should learn to be more straightforward. If they want their business to stay in business. I think I'm still going to conduct a search of the premises, just to be on the safe. Meow! What the heck is this? If I'm not mistaken, this is a local cat. It's come over once before. It looks like it might be hiding from another stray. It's very cute. Good kitty. Meow. I think it likes you. What sort of place is this? With your fiddly machine and your weird pets. And now it looks like I have an emergency elsewhere. Well, I guess you're off the hook for now, you and your cafe. Make sure I don't get such reports about you anymore. We will try our best, Mr. Agent. I want to look at the Automata Chill. Because we've had to unlock other people's, right? Because, I mean, we're giving them good drinkies. Oh, look. Favorite things for Rihanna. Wagner, Liebes, whatever that is called. I can't read any of that. Don't know why I tried. Emergency goods delivery service available from Bellevue. Seeking audition tips. Contact blah blah blah. Oh, does everything happen for a reason or nah? I wonder how everyone's doing. Trucker fell asleep and crashed near... Okay, we've seen that one. Why are you threatening people on Tomodachi? That is so funny. I could be behind your neck without realizing it. What makes you think I need actual permission to enter a building? No reason. I was thinking out loud because a lot of things happen lately, so it was just processing it. So sorry if it was insensitive. What did he say? Oh well. What else are we missing? Oh. Let's see how much we've unlocked so far. So far 2, 3, 4. Okay, dang. 4? Only 4. Alright then. Alright, so the next drink that we are going to make for silver is honey chocolate. So that's chocolate, honey, honey. That just looks so ridiculous. They gave up on making those. Alright, no item to give. Here you go, plenty of sweetness in this. This tastes amazing. Thank you, Egma. This really is my kind of drink. It is very thick, is it not? The viscosity of this seems to be nearing 10,000 CPS. We like how different this experience is from the drink you served us the other night. I need to get used to that. Yes, I would definitely prefer to avoid them, but I need to get used to them anyway. Why? The agent doesn't know you've come from outer space. Surely you should be off the hook for now. It's more complicated than that. Egma, you know the cafe I said I'm opening? That's the end of 7. On to day 8. Alright, we're on day 8. Thanks for giving me the key card, by the way. Good call. You saved me $100. Not a... Wait, what? A replacement key would have cost me at least that much. With the fines and everything. Ooh, pricey. Glad Mr. Hyde was around to help then. Yeah. I didn't think he'd be in Seattle, to be honest. Oh, but didn't you call him for his spare key? I did. So... let's just say I had a hunch. There's a pattern to his visits, even if he isn't aware of it. He'll fly here whenever he gets tired of something. Could be about work, life. Or simply because he's bored, like with LA recently, or so he says. I see. I never knew he likes Seattle that much. Or there's something that keeps him coming back here. Really? What is it? Take a guess. I'm guessing it's you. Uh-huh. Well, if I have to guess... maybe you? Me? I mean, the two of you are very close. And good bonds are hard to come by these days. Huh, I see. Well, he's not someone who's big on attachments. Or so he claims. Is that right? Who knows, maybe that's changing. Because he answers more or less your coffee shop here. Really? There aren't a lot of places with a good crowd and warm atmosphere. With an excellent host to boot. And, as you just said, good bonds are hard to come by. What's not to like? It would be truly an honor if he felt that way. Alright, so he is going to have an STMJ, which is milk, ginger, and honey. And it says, if you forgot to give Hyde the key card or want to read some new dialogue, then give the key card to Gala now. Which we already gave the key card because we got that dialogue, so. Alright, and Rihanna is going to have Russian tea, so that's tea, lemon, and cinnamon. You should know, oh, so are you meeting with... So who are you meeting with, if I may ask? You should know, shouldn't you? After all, you were tasked to give me his contact info. Ah, that's right. So you two did end up connecting after all. We did, yes. But truth be told, I really wasn't sure about contacting him at all. Why is that? Because as far as I'm concerned, there was no real reason for me to do so. Nevertheless, I sent him an email the following night. Right after the completion of my final delivery at 3 a.m. That's pretty late. A little, but surely no worse than forgetting it altogether. But he replied straight away to my surprise. Had no idea he was such a night owl. Or perhaps just an extremely early bird. Right? I wonder if he ever sleeps. That should be a question for you too, miss. Oops. Anyhow, he answered me with an apology. He regretted his rudeness from when we first met. Which was another surprise since I didn't think it was such a matter of concern. Well, he did return here the next evening looking for you. Did he? Yep, he said so himself. I see. How peculiar. In any case, we exchanged phone numbers and have been texting ever since. Then he said he wants to meet up and speak in person, which is why I'm here now. But I'm still not quite sure it's necessary. But I mean, maybe he just wants to chat and hang out. Perhaps. I suppose we'll see. Alright, so he wants an espresso, which is coffee, coffee, coffee. And we're also gonna remember to give him his lighter. So, yeah. Alright, and then Lucas wants a Spanish Sahara, which is chocolate milk and ginger. Oh, that looks cool. Here comes a cup of Spanish Sahara for you. Oh, so that's what it's called? That's what we call it here, at least. Very cool. Then bon appetit. I think this is it. Very tasty. Thanks, Egma. You're so welcome. Alright, and then Georgie wants another drink, so that's Tejar Rosella, which is hibiscus, ginger, and honey. Let's see what he says. Oh, it's Gala meeting Lucas. I'm Lucas. Nice to meet you. Oh, and he knows him because we gave him the fidget spinner. Lucas, huh? Sounds familiar for some reason. I mean, I'm kind of a big deal online, you know. I remember now. That toy from the other day had his name on it. Right, Egma? Right. A toy? You mean the business card I gave you? Yes, that. I see now. Somehow you gave it to him instead. I did. I'm sorry. Let me be the one to apologize for that. Egma gave it to me because I was having a small trouble at work. Yeah? Was it helpful in any way? I mean, it's pretty good at easing up anxiety and such. I thought the children would like it, but apparently for them it's a little passé. What? Children nowadays mature really fast. They sure know their trends early. That is true. It's just how things are for now and in the future. Gotta keep up with the world, else you'll get left behind. Yeah. Anyway, thanks for the idea of having toys around the office for the kids. I'll make sure to have more up-to-date stuff for them. Yeah, glad I could help. Alright, and finally we're gonna make, I think we're giving it, Lucas is ordering it, but it's going to Riona, and it's gonna be Galaxy Mint, which is blue pea, mint, and lemon. Here you go, miss. From the man sitting right beside you. It looks nice, very pretty. Okay, this is them basically just talking about his family. I'm sorry about your father. I mean, yeah, it was weird to receive the news of his death from an attorney, knowing he passed away by himself, and how it took them a week to find out. Oh. Natural causes, by the way, so. I mean, how did he check out with absolutely no one knowing? Where were my other siblings? What happened to his ladies? It was just so crazy to me. And I guess it kind of haunted me. Haunted how? My life growing up was filled with disappointment over him, you know? I mean in the best way possible. My disappointment actually drove me to work hard for my family. I just vilified him in my mind like shaking my mental fist at him. Gonna do so much better than you, sir, and all that. I see. But then I received the news that he left me the house? Like, I know he had no money. That house is probably one of the only assets he had left. So when he gave me the house in his will, all I could think about was what went through his mind exactly. The fact that he had a will at all was probably already a surprise for you. Exactly! What am I supposed to think of that? What am I supposed to think of him? And does it even matter anymore? When he's already long gone? That didn't discourage me at all much. But wait, trying to get around turned me into the butt of joke all the time. Okay. That didn't discourage me all that much, by the way. I mean, I also learned a lot there, not gonna lie, still. But what ended up destroying my willpower was actually something real close, you know? Myself. What do you mean by that? Well, in a house where everyone wants to be the main character, each of us would need a solid, distinct persona, yeah? Eventually, I was assigned one too, which was supposed to be a good thing, but they wanted me to be the worst version of what I am essentially, with heavy emphasis on what. I had a lot of nicknames too, like, hey, a baby goat. What are you up to now, satire boy? Here comes the party goatee. Mr. Excess. You gonna go fishing again tonight or what? Fishing? We had to go out and try to hit on people. And we weren't allowed to come home unless we failed spectacularly or scored. Oh. I always tried to be the punchline though. Because there were always more views when something ended badly. But it was still the worst because I really had to. Act it all out, you know? Bothering people for pretend dates, be sort of a dumb jerk just for jokes. Just so all looked for fun for the camera. Even if scripted, I never really liked doing it, honestly. Because in the end, all of it just reminded myself of my dad, you know? And I kept thinking, does apple never fall far from a tree after all? Ugh. So yeah, the whole thing was just really, 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 really sucked. You had it difficult. Yeah? Well, long story short, being tokenized sucked. The end. This is day 9. Alright, so he wants a Galahad, but maybe blue. So we're going to make him a Gala tea, which is blue pea, milk, and ginger. Oh, look how cute it is, little wolf howling at the moon. Just made me something I like. Anything you've seen me enjoy recently or when we first met. So this guide says they went with the Jahe Tubruk, which is coffee, ginger. This man loves ginger. Oh, it's the sesame seed coffee. Here you go, Mr. Hyde. You seem to like this well enough. Nice, Egma, and you lost your bet, Hyde. A bet? When Hyde was wallowing in self-pity yesterday, I told him many people cared about him. And I bet you can remember what he liked, even if he gave you no instructions. So now I get to say that I was right. And Hyde gets to buy me dinner. At a place of my choosing. Ugh. You're going to pick that horrible steakhouse again, aren't you? You know it. Have you won other bets in the past, Mr. Gala? Let's see. You say it, Hyde. He's won every single one of the bets we've ever made. Wow. Yeah, I'm this close to being able to buy a new TV with the money I'm saving on food. Just rub it in my face. Why won't you? So, Lua wants a lemon honey, which is chocolate, lemon, and honey. And that's going to be the end of 9 unless there's some secret dialogue, but if there isn't, I'll just see you in the next day. Alright, this is day 10. And apparently in the guide it says if you've been following our recommended route for the best endings, you'll notice that in day 10, you will have a missing customer once you've completed it. It says this customer will only visit if you've given Riona such bad service by constantly giving her the wrong drink that she'll no longer visit the coffee shop. Since you've been following the route we've been outlining, however, Riona will still be frequenting the coffee shop and therefore this visitor won't come. So if you're interested in seeing who the visitor is, which I am, and I'll probably go back and play that, yeah, just basically go back and play the days and just screw up Riona's drinks each time, I guess. I wonder who it is though. So interesting. Maybe it's Myrtle and Aqua. All you need to know is my fear was never caused by actual ghosts. Oh? Suggestion is a very powerful thing, Egma. But that's all I'm willing to share for now. Okay, thanks for sharing. You know, it's funny. My grandpa was very into this stuff. So is my daughter. They're like my opposites, very curious and fascinated by the unknown. Not that I'm not, mind you. It's just, with my time as a cop and all, unknown variables usually mean trouble. I see, that makes sense. They're the kind of people who could see things from nothing. And I mean that in the best way possible. Like, you know, the Zen Rock Garden thing from Japan. They understand the zeniness of it. I don't, but that doesn't stop me from thinking it's chill, you know? I think you almost got it. Yeah? But I'm sure he and my daughter could talk about it for hours. Too bad he passed away before she was born. I'm sorry to hear that. Don't be. On that note, Egma, you've seen my lighter, right? I'd say I'm pretty well acquainted with it now, yes? My bad. That thing was originally my grandpa's. He bought it sometime after the war ended. It was no... Wait, did I forget to give him his lighter? Oh, good. Like, why is he bringing that up? Oh. It was time to commemorate the upcoming new era, he said. In more ways than one. He got honorably discharged due to a severe leg injury he'd never been able to recover from. At the time, he was living right across the street from the former town hall. For obvious reasons, he couldn't walk after. So it was a good location for him with all the veteran support nearby and all. Right. Now, about that street. You see, my grandpa liked to chat. Never liked being alone, that guy. Plus, he pretty much hated his bleak room. So sometimes he'd go and hang out with the street vendors in the front of his place. There were all kinds of beings there, along with their pets and from all walks of life. That's why he had a lot of stories about the craziest things. Ah, I see. You see, the street names just came to my mind last night. Can you guess what it is? You mean Bourne Street? Uh-huh. It wasn't called that before, that's why the whole thing didn't click for me straight away. But I went through his files and it checks out. Does that mean the vendors he was talking about? Bingo. And you know what? He bought the lighter there. Wow, what a coincidence. Are you sure it's only a coincidence? What do you mean? Come on. Ain't no way they're just coincidences, Agma. Everything is lined up too perfectly if you ask me. Uh-oh. Think about what's happened so far. It was my team that found out about the vandalism before they dumped the whole case on me. Then my car was hit out of everyone's. Right? Then my luck started tanking. The broken mug, the fan, the black cat. Just tons of weird stuff happened in the past week alone, you see. Right? Then one thing led to another. My team was chosen to lead the investigation. And tell me, who's in charge of the case? Me. Then there's the Banshee lady, your patron, with some information I wouldn't have thought of. The dead tree stuff, the fairy market. Information I wouldn't even remembered on my own. Right? And now we know why I kept on losing my lighter, right? How are they not connected? Tell me. Well, if you list them all in order like that, I'm telling you, Egma, that place is calling for me. The case is made for me. But they really picked the wrong guy. Oh, sorry. Even if the whole situation is a haunted, there shouldn't be any evil spirits, right? I wouldn't know. But I might need your lighter. What for? Well, the drink needs to be lit up. I just think your lighter might give it that extra magic boost it needs. Compared to just using a regular flame, I mean. Huh, or are you gonna make me anyway? Nah, I trust you. Here. Officer Georgie's lighter. It exudes an interesting feel. Okay, make me this magical drink you've learned, Egma. Alright, so we're going to make him the Quemada, which is coffee, honey, and lemon. And we are going to give him back his lighter right after we make it. And it says, giving Georgie the correct drink will cause 2 characters who won't order, but will unlock the hard-boiled advice achievement to visit. I don't know what that means, so. Oh, I think it's saying it causes his, like, giving him this drink causes those 2 other guys to show up. Which I've already played through that part, so we can just skip it. Oh, wow. The drink does light up, huh? Yep, this is special just for you. So don't tell anyone. Roger that. Alright, so we are going to make her Midsummer Night's Dream, which is tea, lemon, and honey. I'm really dying to find out who is the mystery person who wants to, like, her and Rihanna must have some beef, like, why this person stopped coming up if Rihanna shows up, you know. He's currently dealing with plenty of clues he isn't used to. That's why he's hard at work at the moment. I see. Would you mind doing me a favor? Oh, she's asking about Officer Georgie. Oh, what do you need? Could you give my contact information to him? We only connected via Bluetooth last time, so... Oh? An email address and phone number are written on it, belonging to Rihanna Sheeran. A piece of blue card with an email address and phone number written on it. What I said a few days ago may have been a bit overwhelming. It is possible I spoke more than was necessary. All because I couldn't help but feel a pang of bitterness knowing what happened to the tree. That's entirely understandable, though. But it is not my intention to interfere with his work. As such, if he requires any assistance, please do let me know. It is the least I could do, as I realized there would be plenty of difficulty obtaining information. Oh, I mean, because obviously Georgie is a human, and we semi-physical beings have our own way of sharing information as such. I understand what you mean. Okay. I just do not wish to incriminate anything or anyone. It's fine, I get it. I'm glad. I'd say you've already helped him out in more ways than one. Sorry, did you say something? I was zoning out a little. No, nothing. I'll pass this off to him. Okay, thank you. You're welcome. And if there's not any extra dialogue, I'll see you in day 11. Oh, just kidding. There is dialogue. Oh, and she's talking about Lucas and driving him home. Aside from all that, was he okay? Considering the situation you mentioned earlier, I mean. Well, he happily asked me to do karaoke with him, which I declined. Probably for the best. Could have been entertaining, though. I ended up taking him for a drive, though, as I needed to take care of my unfinished business. A late night delivery? No, I was buying a pie. At midnight? Yes. Why concerned you may have a competitor? No, not at all. Maybe a little bit. Oh, Egma, you will be fine. I sort of want to know just so I can inform Officer Georgie about it. Oh, why? His daughter loves pies. When his car was vandalized, Officer Georgie had planned to buy pies for his family's get-together. But the report took a while and the weather was bad. And by the time he was able to get a taxi, he thought everything was already closed. I see. But he takes pride in being a Seattleite. So I wonder if he knows about it already. Well, it is a very small kiosk attached to a pub, very easy to miss. The spot is known as Disco Pie, and it serves fresh pies until 1 a.m. Interesting. Good to know. Thanks. Getting back to the story, though. You both went for pies, then? Yes, and that seemed to fascinate him for some reason. What did you each get? He ordered a slice of warm apple crumble with a scoop of French vanilla ice cream on top. And a large cup of piping hot coffee with a little bit of milk. Ouch. I feel betrayed, truly. Oh. But it was my suggestion since I thought he needed to warm up. Double ouch. I apologize. I'll live. A little piece of advice though, a glass of warm water might be better for the inebriated. Coffee's not the best at retaining fluids, is thus preventing hangovers. Oh, that's really good information to know. This is why you're the best barista, Egma. Thank you. Okay, my feelings hurt slightly less now. And what did you get for yourself? I had a slice of hibiscus blueberry mint pie myself. And just so you know, I did not order anything to drink. Good. Drinks aside, what an interesting combination for a pie. How did you like it? I enjoyed it. You serve hibiscus here too, don't you? I'll remember to order it next time. Please do. And so we continued our conversation afterwards. That was when he told me he had not given up on his goal despite the many disappointments with his team. He also told me why he does not drive at all. Really? Why? It is... On second thought, it may be better to hear the story directly from him another time. I apologize. No problem, I understand. We also discussed quite a few things we have in common. Really? Yes, surprisingly. And before we knew it, it was already nearing 5 a.m. Must have been a gripping conversation. I am not sure. However, his exhaustion seemed to finally catch up with him, so I drove him home. Weren't you tired as well? No. I should go now. All right, we're on day 11.